Hey kids, Walter, Community College here, coming back at you with another video. Today we'll be talking about adult content and its negative effects on society and why I think it should be banned or at the very least be regulated. Certain types of adult content have existed for as long as art has existed. As long as you could scratch something onto a piece of paper or mold a statue, there's been adult content. But in the last few decades, it has become extremely pervasive to the point where you can't go on social media without finding it. On YouTube, you see adult content advertisements. On Instagram, on anything, you see adult content. It has become that pervasive. And that's an extremely bad thing. Porn addiction is a real thing. Some people deny the fact that it's real, but you can just see the immense amounts of people online who admit to being porn addicts, and you can see the negative effects it has on their lives. It is truly devastating. These companies do not care at all. They have platformed content involving minors on several occasions. This is a reoccurring issue that these guys have. If it was legal, they'd platform it completely. They don't care. And not only that, they're advertising, the immense amount of advertising and normalization it has means that children are subjected to this, and that's how a lot of people become addicts. From a very young age, they see this content, and they're told it's normal to constantly be watching it, and then they become gooners. I'm not trying to take the situation lightly, but that's where the epidemic comes from. It's a very negative thing. It objectifies people. It normalizes things that should not be normalized. And overall, it's a complete net negative for society. There's no positives. It targets children. And completely disrupts the brain. It's addictive. It's not natural to watch content like that. And because of the fact it targets children who don't know moderation, they grow up watching this content, and they become addicted to it because they see it as a source of pleasure. It has effects similar to drugs, porn addiction. Yet children can access it freely. It's extremely easy. Way too easy for them to access it, and they have the effects of drug consumption on their minds, or something very similar to it, at very young ages, like some as young as 10. In conclusion, it should be banned or at least regulated. I know people will use VPNs to bypass it, but children don't know how to use VPNs. So that means unless a child is pretty determined, they won't be able to access these sites easily. That's why I think we should ban it. I know it won't completely get rid of the issue, but at least it'll prevent children from easily accessing it. Because right now it's just way too easy. And even if it's still relatively easy for children to access it, at least there's some barrier. Right now there's nothing. And it's kind of normalized. I've seen a bunch of situations where parents are like, well, it's normal as long as you do it in private. It's like a private matter. But it's a completely normal thing to do stuff like that. But it isn't. That kind of pornographic content didn't exist until very recently. Like the internet porn industry. Anyway, that's about it. WCC out.